I've spent the past month using these AR glasses for watching videos on my iPhone, getting work done on my MacBook, taking phone calls, and playing games on my Steam Deck. Think of them as sunglasses, but with built-in displays, all in a design that you can slip into your pockets. So these are the new XREAL One glasses. I reviewed the XREAL Air glasses back in 2023, and they've come a long ways since then. And just a quick disclaimer, XREAL did sponsor this video and provide these glasses to me, but they have no editorial control over my video and they have no access to a script beforehand. So yeah, these glasses still look like a beefed up pair of Ray-Bans that weigh just 84 grams. You can still use a single USB-C cable to connect directly to your devices, and you still get that beautiful projector-like screen that follows you around wherever you walk. But now the XREAL Ones have a 0.68-inch micro OLED display from Sony, a 50-degree field of view, sound tuning by Bose, and most importantly, a custom designed X1 chip built directly into the glasses, and all of this is for $500. And we'll discuss those other features in a moment, but first we need to talk about the biggest game changer here, and that is the new X1 coprocessor that is built directly into the glasses, and it changes pretty much everything. And one of the biggest changes that you'll notice right away is that you now get native 3DOF or 3DOF, which stands for 3 degrees of freedom, and that is inside the glasses now, so you no longer have to carry around an adapter or XREAL's beam device like we had previously. And by the way, 3DOF is 3 degrees of freedom, and that just means that the glasses track your head's rotation like this, so the virtual screen moves around naturally as you look around up and down or side to side. So now one of the big features that you get is that you can anchor your windows in space. So like I said, if I look over here and I press this red button on the underside of the frame, it's going to plant that window in place wherever I'm looking, and then when I move my head, that screen's going to stay over there in that place. Now if I tap again on this button, it's going to switch to follow mode, and that of course is where the screen follows you around wherever you look. And this is pretty amazing to have, honestly. In such a small, compact form factor in this price range, it's really impressive to have 3DOF built in directly to the glasses. Now, having the X1 chip on board also means on-device processing, so the motion to photon latency is now just 3 milliseconds compared to over 20 milliseconds on the previous XREAL glasses. And fun fact, the Apple Vision Pro has a 12 millisecond motion to photon latency. So this is 4 times faster. And by the way, motion to photon latency is just a broader metric really that includes response time as one of its components. So it's just the time that it takes for your movement to be reflected in the screen you're looking at. And by the way, I'm looking at my notes here for this video in the glasses as I'm looking at the camera, and I'm using the follow mode, and I'm noticing that the stabilization is so great. Like I've noticed this for the past several weeks as well, but the stabilization is so good. Like I don't get motion sick when moving my head real fast, side to side when in follow mode because of how well these now handle stabilization. The picture quality is better than previous XREAL glasses, and also the blurry edges. That was one of my biggest complaints about these AR glasses in the past, is that they had blurry edges when you would look over in the corner as you're moving, but that's also been improved here with the XREAL Ones. Like they're hardly noticeable at all. And that's in part because of the X1 chip that's now inside, but it's also because you can now adjust the IPD in the glasses, like on a software level. And that's a big deal, especially if you had issues in the past with AR glasses where it would look like blurry. This setting is going to ensure that your glasses are set up properly for your specific eyes to get the optimal viewing experience. Because believe it or not everybody out there has the same distance between their pupils. And I mentioned settings. That's another thing that you get here with the X1 chip. You now have settings built into the glasses. So you have options without relying on a third-party companion app or anything like that. You just double press the red button, and that allows you to change the screen size, the image distance, the color temperature, which is really nice. You can enter ultrawide mode and more. And speaking of the buttons, if you press the action button or the shortcut button on the top right frame, which is customizable by the way, just like on the iPhone, it switches to transparent mode, allowing you to quickly, see what's in front of you. So if I just tap on this right here, my screen goes away. My screen mirroring goes away. If I press on it again, it reappears out of the transparency mode. And if you press and hold on this, it changes between the 3 dimming levels. So you have clear, shade, and theater, and you can see probably just from looking at this that it changes right here as I'm holding this. Okay, so let's talk about some real world use cases for these XREAL One glasses, because when are you actually going to use these in your day-to-day life? And for me, I've used them in three main areas. Number one is for entertainment, watching videos, watching movies, watching TV shows. That's awesome. Number two is gaming. Surprisingly, I'm not even a gamer, but these are awesome for gaming. And then number three is working and phone calls slash, work video calls. So first off is entertainment. That's probably the top reason most people are looking to buy any type of headset or AR product, especially when it's these lightweight glasses for $500. Like, it's like carrying around a portable screen wherever you go. So these are excellent for watching movies, TV shows, and YouTube videos, not only because they're so portable and lightweight, but also because the quality is so good, like I mentioned earlier. And look, when I read and I saw that these have a 1080p resolution in each eye, my gut instinct was to say, that's it. But I think that anybody who's actually used AR glasses before can tell you that 1080p is perfectly fine. And take it from me, somebody who is very critical over resolutions, 1080p is perfectly fine. Like, the videos are crystal clear, reading text is clear and legible, so if you wanted to scroll on your social media feeds or read some articles online, you'd have no issue with the resolution whatsoever. Now, with that being said, I probably would not use these for coding. That's where something like the Vision Pro thrives with its unheard of sharpness and resolution. But then again, these are a fraction of the price of the Vision Pro, so it's not even really comparable. But there's just something about sitting on the couch and watching a movie on a nearly 200-inch display without feeling the weight on your face and the pressure on your head like you'd get with something like a Vision Pro or even a Quest. Now, there is also a 3D mode, so if you're into watching 3D movies, which I personally am not, you will have to look for these side-by-side 3D files to watch that, but that's also possible with these glasses. So everybody knows that a good video can be easily ruined by bad audio, and the XREAL Ones do not disappoint on the audio front, because this year we have tuned speakers by Bose. So that sounds a little buzzwordy and gimmicky, but it actually makes a difference. Like, I can actually tell that these are louder and more clear, more cinematic than my previous XREAL Airs. So not only does the audio make movies more enjoyable to listen to, but also the sound is tuned in a way where the audio doesn't bleed nearly as much as the earlier models did. Now, don't get me wrong, I would still recommend using headphones, when you're in public and using these, but hey, at least it's not going to bleed as much as the XREAL Airs. Okay, so the next main area I've been using these XREAL Ones are with gaming. So I'm not heavy into gaming anymore, but using these XREAL Ones made me want to get addicted to gaming again. I just love being able to simply plug and play. Like, I just plug the XREAL One into my Steam Deck, load up a game, and I have a huge screen to game with, and that's it. It's just really simple. Anybody can do it. And it also has a 120 hertz refresh rate, and I've never really noticed any latency when I'm playing on my Steam Deck. Like, I've even played Call of Duty and PUBG with no issue whatsoever. And by the way, these will work with a PS5, an Xbox, a Nintendo Switch. Some of them might require a adapter, but I think most of them will work with just the USB-C cord. So I just like the portability of having these with my Steam Deck, so that's really the only thing I've used it with personally. And then the third main area I've been using the XREAL Ones for the past month is with work. And honestly, and I hate to say this, sorry XREAL, but for the first week, I didn't even give these a chance for work. Like, I didn't even put them on, even trying to work in them, because I just dismissed them right away because I use the Vision Pro and nothing is better than the Vision Pro. And that's true, but these surprised me in different aspects of work that I just didn't really give them a chance for. So let's start off by talking about that ultra-wide display, because this is easily one of my favorite features on the XREAL Ones. It's just a setting that you turn on and it instantly turns your screen into a 244-inch widescreen workspace where you can see your entire editing timeline without scrolling over. I'm talking about like in Final Cut Pro. And this really only works good with a Mac, I've noticed. Like, you can't really get a good widescreen effect or ultra-wide effect with an iPad, an iPhone, or probably anything else. I just found that it works best with a Mac, so keep that in mind. Now, there's also this side view setting, and when you enable this, it turns your screen into a small, kind of like picture-in-picture screen in the glasses. So it's hard to explain, but you can see here, the quality is not going to be great, by the way, when I'm showing inside the glasses. Obviously, it's much better quality when you're wearing them. But yeah, so you see this little picture-in-picture screen. You can change it from left to right, and I find this useful when I'm multitasking multitasking, like when I'm writing something down on paper, which I do every day, while watching a video, I like to have it up in the corner, or if I'm like cooking while watching a video, I like to have that up in the corner. That way the screen isn't directly in front of your face, it's over to the side and you can concentrate on kind of two things at once. But for productivity and work in general, it's honestly just hard to beat the ease of use and the accessibility of these glasses. Like there's part of me that likes not being fully closed off and being able to look down at my keyboard, or like being able to see my hands right beside me right now at all times. I have light coming in from everywhere. You're not going to be fully immersed in these because at the end of the day, they're still just glasses. But there's part of me that likes that. Like I like being able to look like this and I can see what's right in front of me because I can look below, the sunglasses right here. I can look left and right. I can look down at my keyboard. Like I don't really have any distractions, or I'm not seeing like a virtual reality. I'm just seeing a projected screen, and if I look up like this, I can see the real world, like real life, which I kind of like that. And here's another thing that I really didn't expect to be doing on these XREAL One glasses, and that is taking both phone calls and business video calls on these glasses. It's been more useful than you would imagine, and really more useful than I imagined in the beginning. Like I just love being able to sit on the couch, take calls using the built-in microphone, because there is a built-in microphone, and the built-in speakers back here on the ears. I don't need anything else. Like I don't have to stress about my mic not working, something on my computer not working. I just pull up the Google Meet or the Zoom on my phone, and I literally go in there with the XREAL glasses connected to my phone, and I hop on the call. It's awesome. And I should also mention that the frames are flexible to fit different head sizes, and there are also different nose pads for all face sizes that come in the box. And once again, you can also adjust the IPD via the menu, the software inside, to ensure that the glasses align properly with your specific eyes. And by the way, since I use these a lot with my iPhone, I figured I'd mention how it impacts battery life and if my eyes ever feel fatigued. Those are two separate questions. So number one, for battery life, like I do notice that it does eat up more battery life than normal when watching YouTube videos, but it's the same as if you were, screen mirroring to a TV or another device. So it uses more battery life, but I wouldn't consider it draining, in that sense. Apple optimizes for screen mirroring and AirPlay. So you just have to keep that in mind. Now, as for eye fatigue, I do use my XREAL glasses at their lowest brightness most of the time during the day, and I'm in, full-on transparency mode so I can see and interact with my surroundings. So I've not really noticed any eye fatigue in the month that I've been using them, but I will say at night, I do usually black these out and go to the darkest setting. Like you see right there, that is the darkest setting. When I'm watching something or if I'm gaming, I like to be in this dark setting right here. And I haven't noticed any fatigue in this area either. Like I have the brightness turned up a lot more here, and I've not really noticed any type of eye fatigue. But then again, I only wear these for like maybe 2 hours max, in a row, just because I like to take breaks from everything after a couple of hours. Now, I do also want to mention the upcoming XREAL Eye, which is a $100 camera attachment that's going to go right here, and that is coming soon, and that's going to go right in the center of the glasses and be able to take pictures and record video. So kind of like the Meta Ray-Bans, but obviously a much different implementation. And then also the XREAL One Pro is coming later as well. That's the Pro version of these glasses, and those are going to be $599, so $100 more, and they're going to have a wider 57-degree field of view. Oh, and one last thing I wanted to mention is that you do get software updates for these glasses via the computer. So you do have to plug it into your computer, but if you go to XREAL's site, you do get OTA software updates for bug fixes and for future new features, which is really nice to have. So all in all, if you have a previous pair of XREAL glasses, or really any AR glasses for that matter, these sure seem like a really solid upgrade. I mean, we have the increased field of view, the built-in X1 chip, the improved picture and sound quality, and the stabilization. Like, there's just a lot of big upgrades with these XREAL One glasses. Like, I'm not even trying to treat this as a full-on review, more just a product showcase, but it's hard to not see how this is a big upgrade in pretty much every way. Now, the only downsides I can think of are that these are glasses at the end of the day. So you're never going to really feel fully immersed like you do with a full-blown headset. Like, there's going to be light coming from all around you, especially below you. You could always see, whatever is below you while watching something, and sometimes it will reflect up into the glasses, so that can be kind of annoying sometimes. And the other consideration is clarity, especially when it comes to small text. It's not the best, But to be fair, I'm comparing it to the Vision Pro, which is in a completely different league, both in price and in functionality. So maybe that's just a fault of mine for using the Vision Pro for so long. But it's really hard to compete with the clarity that I'm used to. But if you're not used to a Vision Pro's clarity, the small text might be fine for you. Again, it's 1080p in each eye, which is much better resolution than it seems. But for really small, tons of text that's really small like coding, it just might not be the best for that. So if you want to grab a pair of the XREAL One AR glasses and see what all the hype is about, be sure to use my special link down in the description below. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.